Alright. Howdy ho, folks. Back at it again. Bards tell nonsense. Oh. My controller died while I was off screen in between episodes. Freaking figures. Okay, there we go. That's gonna go way back. And this one is the moon. Actually, first it'd be probably smart to summon a good old Hagtilda.
Somebody in need of healing?
Yep. Give me tapped off, girl. Oh. Last episode, we were going through a bunch of decrepit crypts, dealing with undead. We're talking about zombies and apocalypses and all that fun stuff. This episode, I don't think I'm going to be able to do that because I feel like it's too much for beating a dead horse when it's already dead and I want to rise from it. Last time we had a horse rise from the dead, well, destroyed an entire town called Kirkwall, so yeah. Also, gosh, she ran directly towards that trap. 100%, I swear, they made the AI for the followers do that kind of thing. Like, on purpose. There's no other way that they just immediately go for traps like that. That's so absurd. Like, I wasn't even walking through that trap. I was going to the right of it and she just ran directly. Ooh, what is you? Sparky, don't touch them. They're gross. I think it just, like, yeeted Sparky. Oh, I don't like them. I don't like them. I don't like when they pile on top of each other either. They look like an old, oh gosh, that's a lot. There's a metric ton of whatever the heck those are. Gosh dang, yeah, oh gosh. Oh, okay. Is that all they? Oh, okay. No, never mind, Sparky, you can walk into them, that's fine. It's great having a dog gun. It really is. Sparky got rid of, like, almost all of them. Yeah, I'm wondering if they're gonna keep spawning, though. Ooh. I think that's the last tune of ours.
A skeletal being from the plane of fire, the behemoth was a fearsome opponent who could incinerate many opponents with a single devastating charge.
You know, I've always wanted my own pet, like Triceratops. Actually, no, that's a lie. I just lied to you guys. Don't believe most things I say. Sometimes I lie. Question everything. I didn't want my own pet behemoth or Triceratops or anything like that. When I was a kid, I wanted to be a red T-Rex. And I have to say, comparatively to other people's wanting of being a firefighter or an astronaut or other insert stereotypical childhood dream here, I want to say mine was actually a bit more magical. Because God, how stupid did I have to be to think I could just become a T-Rex? Oh yeah, they're just like all over Sparky. There's the chicken one. There's one that looked like a cow. And, let's see here. I mean, there's no reason not to clear out all the zombies. They don't respawn, really. Oh, there's 2 more portals while we're at it, too. I don't even know if the shadows are going to respawn while we're, swirly gig. And let's just see. Triangle. I'm gonna be honest with you. I don't remember seeing a single frickin' cow one, so I guess we'll go with the cow, see if we can't get the cow level. I never beat Diablo 2, so I never got to do the cow level. Passageway of inevitable demise. That is hashtag rude to instantly throw your freaking head at me as soon as I spawn in. These dudes took like a page out of the Stubbs the Zombie book, where it's like, he's a zombie, why would he keep his body parts? Just toss them, who cares? Oh. What should we talk about today? The same day I did the recording for the other episode that came before this, because I've recorded like, I think this is going to be like the 5th or 6th episode. Chicken. Oh yeah, I still have some cue cards, don't I? Oh, I think I only have weird ones now. Like, so, if you've been watching my channel for, like, any period of time... No, I didn't notice that dude right there. When I can't think of something to talk about, I'll just, like, pull from this deck of cards. And I have some of them quarantined off, because anytime I talked about them, the episode ended up having to be scrapped for things unrelated to the topic. And that's anytime I talk about those topics. Like, even describing them later led to me having issues with recordings afterward. So you just kind of quarantined those ones. We were just in the sun ones, so yeah, let's go through the sun one and try the other ones besides the chicken. I know Ed would be upset, but we can save the chicken for last. But yeah, I use these cue cards to talk about stuff because it's just, I don't know, I'm starting talking and word vomiting, and sometimes I'm just trying to get in the swing of it. Sometimes I don't have talking topics. Zombie lounge. You guys just chilling over here? Just lounging? Chilling like a villain? I can dig it, man. Or at least I guess I can dig you a frickin' grave. Get back in there, man. Get it going. Stop your nonsense. Why are you walking around? You're supposed to be dead. Anybody. So I have these cards filled with conversation topics, and I have some weirder ones that I mixed in because I thought it would be funny at the time.
Take that!
But every single time I pull them out, like these weirder ones, it's like, I don't know how I talk about this. And then in my infinite wisdom, my profane intelligence, the likes of which mere mortals shiver in anticipation for my words, I never updated the cards to add more after I kind of cleared out all the normal ones. So now I've got a bunch of weirder ones that I don't know what the heck I'm gonna do with. Oh well, let's pick up one. This is also the reason, like, anytime in an earlier episode, if I took a minute while, like, just looking for a card, it took a bit longer because I'd see one of these weird ones and I'd just instantly, like, put it back and it's like, I don't need to deal with this right now. I'm having enough time talking. I don't need to give this entire, like, spiel as to why this is taking forever. Hello, Mr. Mouth.
You'll notice that this dungeon has no windows and no doors.
Hold on a minute. Yes, it does.
What? I don't see any.
You don't see anything. You don't have eyes. Anyway, it's why I'll sometimes lag when picking one of these cards, because I'll just see one of these and just instantly like, nope, I'm not dealing with this. And now I've just got a small stack of these, of just that. I guess that's what we're talking about today. Enough of this. Okay, pick a card, any card. It's this card, and... How did I do this? Okay, so this card is a picture of the card. I didn't know I was good enough. This must have been one of those, like, moments I was really sleep deprived while coming up with ideas. I think I took a picture of me holding one of the cards, put it on a card, and then took a picture of that and just kind of repeated it. Like, this card is just like a picture that kind of like goes in on itself with my hand on the card, basically. It's... You ever go into a room that has like mirrors on like both sides of like opposite walls? So like there's a mirror in front of you and a mirror behind you, and you kind of just view into infinity. That's what the heck this card is, and that's what I'm talking about. What conversation topic is this? There's nothing. Or maybe there's everything. This goes on forever. Maybe that's the point. Infinite possibilities card conversation topic. What the... How sleep deprived was I when I made... I don't remember making this. I don't. I don't even want to grab another one. They're all like this, I know. From what I remember of like occasionally grabbing the ones that are still in here and like skimming them in between like recording sessions, they're all weird like this. I don't have anything to go off of.
Am I good or what?
Oh gosh. The mirror analogy though does remind me of, you know what, I guess it's enough for a conversation topic. Let's bounce off that. Okay. Because yeah, the mirror thing does remind me. When I was younger, I was into a website called Gaia Online. Like, yeah, people had their Neopets or whatever, and I guess I was a Gaia Online kid. I didn't play that site correctly, but whatever. Actually, maybe I played it correctly and nobody else did. Basically, I would play the marketplace on that website. Just like, because it had a user-based marketplace and you could kind of list things for whatever much, what have you, and a small cut of what you got as profit would be taken out and the rest would be sent to you. My entire time on Gaia Online was me just playing that marketplace, like looking for listings that would sell for more than what I was buying them from people, basically. Buy low, sell high, all that fun economics nonsense, stonks, what have you. Anyways, the reason I thought of that was Gaia Online, when I was playing it, they started doing this, they just started doing loot boxes with their premium currency. I don't know if Gaia Online's still a thing. Is it? If it is, it probably looks completely different from how it was when I was younger, and I'm fine with that. When I stopped playing Gaia Online, I think I just gave my account to somebody else that was in my friend group at the time. And it's just like, yeah, do whatever you want with that. I'm playing MMOs now, screw this. I don't want to come back to it. Because, like, yeah, playing the marketplace like that, I ended up fairly rich. Not super rich by the games, or the forum standards, but decently rich. But they introduced, like, loot boxes. We know the spiral and the triangle one are not valid, basically. We've already been through them. The loot one I think is actually the next one. We've been through the sun one, and we've been through the cow one. Yep. Okay. Seems like we just got to go through the loot one. And I think that might be the last one. I think we're almost done with this dungeon, guys. But yeah, I gave it to a friend. You know what? That's probably where the conversation will go. But sometime when I was talking to a metal mouth.
What is that I hear? The feet of a chosen one? Coming, oh, so near. Does he know he's not near done? Unless, of course, he meets an untimely end. Then soon I hear the feet of another round the bend.
You guys talk like you get a lot of chosen one down here. As far as I'm aware, I'm the only one that's made it this far. Once more, the bard does not want to be considered a chosen one. He hates that because he's seen what happens to those dudes. That's why he's, anytime interacted with the princess, he's like, keep it to money and possibly other favors. Because he knows she's playing him. which is a weird amount of insight for the bard as a whole. He's usually not that intelligent, especially when it comes to ladies. Gosh, what was the whole introduction to the Finstown chapter besides a bunch of ladies, like, leading him into a trap? Oh, heck yeah. You are dead. Dead, dead, dead.
Do you seek the shadow axe?
Yes, I, William Hatcher, the Chosen One, am here for the Shadow Axe.
Then die.
It's a frickin' axe, man.
Do you seek the shadow axe?
Yes, it has been promised to me.
Then it's yours.
Wait, it's that easy? You mean there's no crazy spells from you? A fight to the death, forcing me to jump and dodge and run around like an idiot?
I've had enough of the violence. Take it. On second thought, I actually like your idea better.
I gotta learn to keep my mouth shut.
Yes, you
Finally,
do.
the bard learned something which had been all too obvious to most of us from the beginning.
You think?
Yeah, actually. Unlike you, we tend to think.
Did you miss me?
It's the zombie. It's not a zombie. It's the zombie. Honestly, I'm low-key amazed. Like, the fact other chosen ones are somehow getting through here is what's amazing me. It's like, where are you guys coming from? Who's telling you to get over here? As far as I'm aware, the bows are just like kinda dead. I know at least one bove is dead. The other boves may be as well. Yeah, I think elementals are just the AoE powerhouses of the game. But I love the fact that the Shadow Axe is actually just an axe, man. See the cords on that? Freaking any, like, metal band would love to be holding on to that thing. I don't think I have enough mana for anything worthwhile.
Die.
You're good, man. Just like to be able to shoot you through this other zombie while I'm at it. Am I actually positioning with the bow so I can shoot multiple people? Am I learning how to play this game? Am I learning that my dot damage is actually more important than my regular damage, so I just need to keep dots on this dude, because apparently I only do 1 damage otherwise, which is effing absurd. Yeah, just... okay, you know what? He doesn't stun... the other zombie stun locks, but he doesn't. Yeah, the other zombie stun locks, but he doesn't. That's what I just said.
With the Shadow Axe finally in hand, the bard could gain entrance to the 3rd tower where his princess waited. Most women would be happy with flowers, but Princess Calais seemed a bit more high maintenance.
You think?
Yeah. Yeah, I do. I hope I'm able to, get a bunch of other weapons that are all kind of like the Shadow Axe, where it's just like, yeah, every single weapon I get are just, what is it? Instruments. Oh, wait. Huh. Considered its own, like, tab for it. Okay. You know what, whatever, we'll play by it. Whatever work, whatever work. Gosh, all these zombies have more brains than the bard, and it's kind of insulting. Not to me, to him. Yeah, where are these other chosen ones coming from? That's a question, but like, who's sending them out on their little quest? Have they been on the quest before, like, I got sent on it? Like, so many questions. But that stuff can wait till after this probably cutscene that's about to happen. Oh. Color me surprised. Just love the fact in Downby there's a bunch of chosen ones locked up for their own good because they constantly die. It's one of the best things, man. Alright.
Ready for some...
I love it. Thank you. It's everything I didn't know I wanted.
I stand ready.
I think I'm gonna have to start putting points into two-handed nonsense just so I can keep the shadow axe up. Oh, but yeah, I quick guy online was he's like, oh, there's no enemies around. Oh, there they are. Never mind. I spoke too soon. Oh, and they run away.
Come to mama.
You guys trying to do some hit and run tactics? They're really smart. Especially when you didn't hit me the first time. Oh, do you guys, like, eat the dead and actually, like, heal up from it? Seems like a mechanic I should have learned early on when fighting these dudes. But, I guess it honestly doesn't matter, because I don't know if I'm going to be fighting these dudes afterward. Gosh, was there any... Oh, loot boxes from Gaia Online.
Found wanted.
The entire reason I was reminded of Gaia Online was, these loot boxes had different tiers as you're opening them to make them very looty. You know, just make kids gamble is actually really scummy business practices, and Gaia Online, whoever the heck runs it, should feel bad. They really should. But basically you'd open it with like a 90% chance of like moving your tier 1 loot box to a tier 2 loot box, and you can open it as a tier 2. Or it gets knocked down to a tier 0 loot box. And that would say continue for 6 tiers or whatever until you can get the best version of the loot box. Basically adding gambling to gambling. Such a screwed up thing to do, really.
Too slow.
Like, if I saw that from an outside perspective, as like an adult, I would chew out anyone who said it was okay. It's such a scummy business practice. Like, I don't know if Gaia Online's still a thing, and I don't know if they still do that really scummy loot box practice, but if they do, they need to get chewed out, period. That's so effed up. Oh. Looks lovely. Stromness looks lovely this time of year.
As the bard approached the small Viking town, it was apparent that things were dead. Literally. Hell had already made its way to Stromness, and the bard, as usual, was right on its tail.
We don't allow your kind in here.
And what kind is that? Bards?
No, the living.
You mean the only way to get into this town is to die?
Yes. However, we can help you out with that, free of charge.
Quite neighbourly of you.
We aim to please.
I don't want any trouble. God knows I've had more than my fair share. All I want to do is get to that island with the big tower. Do you know the way?
The only way is through this town, or should I say, was through this town, through the Furbolg mines. But it needn't concern you. You'll not stay alive long. Nobody does.
Well, other than that crazy old butcher and the shopkeeper, we've been having a little trouble getting to them.
Yes, good old Hatcher the butcher. He's been nuts ever since he was driven off his farm.
Here's how I see it. I need to get to the island, so I might as well just fight you. Because whether I live or die, I get in.
Well, you have a point there.
Obviously. Shall we begin?
And this is why I don't like melee. Oh, I think the Shadow Axe actually debuffs. I notice oh, it's probably because he's undead. I think the Shadow Axe debuffs undead because he ran away.
Not fast enough.
That was... You know what? Okay. I feel like this may be another scenario where it's just infinitely spawning dudes. But if the Shadow Axe does what I think it does, it's not horrid. Because it means I can just make them run... Yeah, this is infinitely respawning, definitely.
Did you blink?
I wonder if the Butcher reference is... Yep, it's maybe not. It at least had something floating around him for some reason. But I wonder if the Butcher reference is actually a reference to Diablo 1, the Butcher boss fight. Actually, didn't they bring out the Butcher boss fight in later Diablos too? Because it's so iconic. Diablo 1 was very unique in the way it handled a lot of stuff. Basically, when you started the game, it did one of like, oh, so many seeds that kind of determined what you'd be experiencing as you...
Clear to the bard that in Stromness a population boom was in progress. Whenever he killed one Draugr, there was another popping up to take its place.
Yeah.
Our hero was in a definite die-die situation.
Yeah, fully aware of it. Fully aware of it. Just how large is this place? Come on, I'm just trying to map out the sides of it and stuff. Yeah, that's the farm.
Hell take you!
Anyways, the
I hunger!
yeah, it is a fear spell. Okay. It's just not a 100% chance. I could probably come back here later and it would not be as oh, did I actually get an upgrade? Color me surprised. What I've always wanted.
I hunger!
I can't exit that way. Oh, come on, man. I was doing my Scooby-Doo bit. But, yeah, there's like several seeds of how the dungeon would play out, depending on just how it loaded the game, basically. And one of those seeds had a boss fight early on known as the Butcher, which
I hunger!
Oh, what's up, man?
Good day to you, my traveling friend. You're either very brave or very stupid to be wandering around this town today. In case you haven't noticed, the dead seem to be rising from their graves.
I'm
neither brave nor stupid. Just a humble traveller looking for a way into the Furbolg mines.
If that's your intent, then you really are stupid. The fiend folk in the mines will make this town look like it was a walk in the park.
I'll worry about the Finn folk when I get there. But right now I need to deal with the undead. Is there anything you can do to help?
Sorry, I don't think I can help you. But I will give you some advice. I have a brother who hangs out near the store. He might be inclined to help a nice lad like yourself. Now off with you. Leave me to my music.
Okay. Appreciate it, man. Yeah, that's what I thought this barrier was doing. Rather pleasant. What is this place? Ah, Hatcher.
You must be that crazy old butcher I heard about.
I thought I'd never see you again.
Excuse me?
Don't play games with me, Garrett. I thought I remembered the Draugr getting you, but I guess I was wrong, 'cause here you are.
I think you've got the wrong person.
Oh, don't be stupid. How could I not know? My own brother.
Ah, yes. Well, then I guess you're right. It's been a long time, eh? Brother.
Yes, It has been. It's been rough these last few weeks trying to survive alone. Well, there's the old shopkeeper, but he's crazy.
It's a shame when your only companion is a crazy person, isn't it?
You can say that again. Why, ever since my boy, my only son.
You all right there, brother?
Ah! William, it is you! Oh, my son, I can't believe it's you! I thought you lost when you went off looking for that axe.
Oh, one of the chosen
Gods,
ones.
get off me, old man.
Oh, no shame in public affection, my boy. You're my only son, and there's nobody else around. Well, nobody living, except maybe that crazy shopkeeper.
I hate to interrupt, Father, but do you know the way to the Furbolg mines?
What? Oh, of course I do, my boy. You know our farm is right next to the mine entrance. Why, our family's been trading with those Furbolg for generations.
Great. Let's go to the farm. Dad. You had better lead the way. All this excitement has caused me to forget which way it is.
We must head through the graveyard.
Of course, naturally, through the graveyard. Just once it would be nice if the way to get someplace was through a field of flowers.
The bard couldn't help but think that once this was all over, he had a new friend he could share a drink with. He was in fact quite overwhelmed by the thrill of spending hours on end with the crazy old butcher.
Oh, shut up. That's not what I'm thinking, and you know it.
What was that, son?
Nothing, you crazy old buzzard. I mean, Father.
I didn't know this would start this portion of it. This is my last save point.
Oh, now then. Yes, I remember where we were. Yes.
Honestly, it's been an episode. I know dang well with how slow this dude's moving, we're not going to make it to the farm, which is the southernmost point of this map. This map is huge. I don't have time to finish the story I was doing. Probably going to forget next episode. And honestly, I wanted to hit up the shopkeeper. And I'm bummed that that dude wasn't a reference to the butcher from Diablo. Ah, well. But we'll call it here, guys. I think I'm going to load an earlier save and not talk to this dude just yet. Until I talk to the other NPCs and kind of see if there's a way to more easily deal with these Draugr. Anyways, I'll talk to you guys later. Ciao!